Hello and welcome to my channel, Butterfly Child Tarot, where we allow the inner child to light the way forward with the divine support, empowerment, guidance, wisdom, and integration of the divine parents within us, the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And we do not leave not one divine opportunity for advancement or transformation on the table. That has become my ethos for life within myself. And that is how I choose to use my gifts to support the collective, because I know how much value there is in it. I know how much healing and abundance it can bring. And if that speaks to your soul, if that resonates with you, consider clicking that subscribe button and that bell icon. Today we're going to be getting into a Sagittarius reading for Chiron, the wounded healer, which is your sign, darlings. Chiron is your sign. Chiron is depicted as a centaur with a bow and arrow, which is the symbol for Sagittarius. And if you look at the Sagittarius card in the tarot, it's the Temperance card. And both Chiron and Temperance represent alchemy. So that tells me that you, Sagittarius, are the kings and queens of alchemy. So what this reading is about, it's about giving you a perspective on what it is that you're suffering through or things that you are struggling with, and how we can alchemize that and the path to alchemy in that, so that not only you may be able to navigate this reality much more beautifully and easily, but so that you can offer a blueprint to other people, right? The wounded healer is about being able to understand the pain and suffering others may be going through because of your ability to relate to it. And sometimes we assume that things are happening to us and it's just what you got to roll with. And sometimes these things are happening to us because we chose them, because we knew that we would be able to help other people that are going through that same thing. That's exactly why I'm here. So this reading, we're going to look at something going on in your life. What's going on in your life right now, Saggies? So that we may understand how the perspective of the wounded healer can help us through this. Guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, beings of love and light, those that walk with us. A few of these cards have come up in the previous readings today. Thank you so much. We are so very thankful for this opportunity to connect. Thank you. We have the Page of Swords here. Logical, perceptive, insightful, blunt, an exciting intellectual challenge, brilliant insights, information that you need but might be challenged to receive. Aha, they're telling me there's a huge highlighter there. Review all documents very carefully. You see, there's a confidence that Saggies are feeling right now. You guys are quite literally on fire. But there is an opportunity here to bring that intellectual prowess in with the heart, because right below it we have the King of Cups, the King of Water, trustworthy, honorable, devoted, cautious, someone you can completely trust, a situation that is safe, a solid romantic relationship, hidden but well-intentioned emotions, a charitable benefactor, seeing a counselor. This Page of Swords has an opportunity to learn something from this king. For this king is coming up on this page's land. And although he is not the king, he is sent to await the king, if that makes sense. And while the king holds a chalice and he holds a sword, regardless of his intellectual ability, he is struggling to understand what the king is even saying, because he's speaking in proverbs and riddles and with the heart. He's speaking to emotions. There's a safety net. There is a safety in, Saggies, allowing us to stay here. Because when this has been so powerfully maintained and grown, and you basically, Saggies, you think you know what you know right now. You think you already know. You don't even perceive yourself to be in any kind of crisis or any whatever, right? But you don't know what you don't know. Some of you guys have something going on. I hear you guys in the ethers like, I never said that. I got this going on. I got that going on. We have the 5 of Fire. Conflicts with others caused by opposing opinions. Walk away from drama unless the situation is really worth your time. Stand up for yourself. And very ambitious people. We also have the Magician. Magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. So it almost feels like a false confidence, yes? Right? You're ignoring your emotions and allowing your intellectual mind to convince you that things are on the right track, but your heart is speaking validity to you. You don't just cover it up, shut it up, and say, we got it, the mind's got it. This is how we lead ourselves into delusion. Let's pull some tarot cards and see what else comes out for us, Saggies. What does Saggy need to hear, spirit guides? Thank you. Sophia, Dragon Tribe, Archangels, Ancestors of Love and Light. Thank you. Who are you really trying to convince here? There's something that you're being drawn to. Yes, all of these things are going to come true for you. But your arrogance at this time is not only yours. There's other people that have arrogance right now too, that are experiencing the same arrogance. And in many ways, they are looking to you. You know, they're learning from you, and you're irritated by them. And you look at them and you say, "Oh, they're so arrogant. They think they know it all." But if you only looked in the mirror, darlings, you would see that there's a certain arrogance that you're bringing to the table, thinking that you know it all, when spirit and the universe and the divine is trying to bring you to some aspects of your heart that need to be looked at, that are waiting to come along for the ride. You know, you can't go on this journey with only one aspect. Your mind cannot go at anything alone. It's too susceptible. It's too weak. There's some clearing and releasing that is needing to be done here. Your wound here is your trauma mind stepping in, your ego mind stepping in, learning to adapt all the time, Sagittarius, and being able to basically convince you that you're good. And then you face this disappointment, you know, and then you have doubt, and then you wonder why things don't work out for you. You are able to manifest, you are able to bring this into fruition, but all parts of you must bring it into fruition. In order to receive this, you must let go of this, and you must let go of assuming you know it all, right? It's like you're taking a sword of truth, you're taking this divine truth and you're running with it, but you're running with it, you left your heart behind. Your heart is the most important part. It's where your authenticity lies. You think that your strength is in your mind. Your strength is not in your mind. Your strength is in your heart. You're a king in the heart and a page when it comes to the swords and the mind. And there is something of Your boats are coming in, but you're not going to be able to see them if you're not taking the cues from the universe to go within here. You know what I mean? There is an emotional, mental transition that you're meant to go through. You don't just take these swords and fly, even though it's the air suit. You have to go over these waters. And you have to face a lot of, your childhood, your past, daddy issues here for some of you. But for some of you, it's like, there's some kind of trait that you absorb from somebody who you actually don't admire, right? But there is a victory waiting for you because you have worked hard. You are here, but you're allowing your mental trauma mind to kind of run you in circles, Saggy. And the trick here is to kind of take a step when it comes to the mind, right? Release thought. Release any kind of attachment to thought. And just put down your tools for a second, Saggy, so that you may receive what is being offered here. And you may slow down momentum and slow down your thoughts and slow down your mind so that you may finally reach a new cycle and let go of what no longer serves you. Because you've been thinking that you've been coming forth with the heart, but you have not been coming forth with the heart. You've been coming forth with the mind. Or what you've been allowing yourself to receive and give has been more of a reflection of where you've come from than where you're going. But you'd rather ignore that, and you'd rather basically frame everything so beautifully with this sword of truth. Again, I read information that you need but might be challenged to receive. Spirit is trying to help you understand how to transform. He's so focused on the picture that's being taken of him that he's not even looking at the butterflies all around him and getting the hint. It's time for transformation, Saggies. It's time. Take this as your invitation from the universe if you so need one. Let's pull a postcard from the Spirit, Saggies. Hey. You have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first, you need to know that destiny isn't a destination. You don't arrive at some special place where, poof, you're perfect and happy all the time. It's about establishing and firming up a commitment to a certain experience, whatever form that takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present to all of life's adventures, to discover your talents and full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd to listen to your soul. You are special as much as you are also paradoxically one with the world, individual yet part of a great whole. Both truths have led you to this moment where we are saying you are on the right track, even if your ego self doesn't see that. Listen to your soul. Check in with Spirit. Keep going. Spirit loves you, life loves you, and we love you. Don't get discouraged by this reading. This is just an invitation to point in a different direction. Where you've been looking, where you've been searching, where you've been putting all your energies, there's something that is speaking to you. The carbon monoxide detector is going off. Are you going to ignore it? Spirit wants you to receive everything, wants us to receive everything that we are desiring and that we are ready to receive at this time. The blessings, the upgrade, the graduation, the presents, I don't know, whatever. They want us to receive it. But if we're so convinced that our beautiful packages are going to arrive at approximately 6 p.m. sharp, and they come at 4 p.m., we're so sure they were coming at 6 that we go out and run some errands and we're going to miss it. And they're going to leave a little poster saying, we tried to deliver your package at such time. I don't know. That's a terrible analogy. I'm getting away from myself. The point is, Saggies, Your insecurity may lead you towards a arrogant way of using your trauma mind to frame your experience that will only set you up for failure if you don't listen to what the heart is speaking to you. Your heart monitor, your heart, the same way I just said carbon monoxide detector, your heart detector is trying to tell you, hey, there's opportunities for integration. There's opportunities for healing. There's opportunities to releasing. There's opportunities here for you to really be able to embody what this energy wants for you. But it's almost like your trauma mind is trying to take this energy and it's trying to say, you already got it. When the divine is saying, no, this is the energy that you need right now. But in order for you to truly embody this, you need to go through the King of Cups. You need to go through the heart. It's like the king set the Page of Swords on a mission. And he says, go forth, Page. The King of Swords sent him on a mission. And he said, go forth, Page. Go forth and meet the King of Cups on the shore. He'll be arriving shortly. Go on your journey now. Leave early so you may meet him there. He's going to give you important information that you will relay back to me. So then the page is sitting on this rock wondering, I wonder what the King of Cups is going to offer me. I wonder what he's going to tell me that I may tell to my king. And you're sitting there wondering, passing time. You already think you know, because you become so, maybe you're the top of your class. Maybe a lot of things have been going right for you lately that you think you know. Your page thinks it knows exactly what it just has no idea what the King of Cups is going to say. And perhaps he even is so arrogant that he misses his meeting with the king and comes back to the King of Swords empty-handed. If the page were only to continue his journey, truly willing and wanting to hear what the King of Cups has to say, he will realize that the King of Swords only sent the Page of Swords on this mission to teach him about the value of the heart. That what the King of Cups is looking to offer this Page of Swords is a lesson worth its weight in gold. So do not assume you know. Do not let your mind assume that you know what your heart is wanting to tell you. Because your heart has done this lifetime many times over, and this mind is brand new. It's one life old. But the heart is inconceivably older and more wise than the mind. It's done this game and this incarnation game way too many times. It is the king, and your mind is the page. Start to learn how to shift that that weight of value from the mind to the heart. And you'll have your own weight in gold. God bless, Sagittarius. If you're interested in a more personalized reading, that information is in the description box. It's $44 for a 20 to 30 minute reading. And with that being said, God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video.